Happy Sunday, happy second carb loading cyclical keto day. If you are new here, welcome. My name is Nicole and I've been living a ketogenic lifestyle over 1.5 years, and now I am tapping my toes in the water for cyclical keto. So definitely go and check out my week 1 video because I talk about what is cyclical keto, the benefits, why you should start, all that good stuff. So I'll have that linked in the iCards above and down in the description box for you guys if you are just now finding me or if you never watched that video and you don't know what the heck I'm talking about with carb cycling. So this morning we are at the beach actually. We're at Orange Beach, we're on vacation. So even on vacation, I am showing up, I'm doing the damn thing, I'm staying consistent, nothing is stopping me, and I knew I wanted to do a carb loading day while here on the beach anyway because I'd be burning a lot of calories, sweating them out on the beach and stuff, so this would be a good day. And tomorrow, they actually have a little gym down below, and being that I'm not going to be able to go to my gym this week because of things going on at home, I'm going to take advantage of that. So we're going to burn off some of this glycogen that's going to be stored in these muscles tomorrow, and on the beach today we're going to sweat it all out. So today I had my banana, I had my Equip pre-workout, and we ran right here on Orange Beach Boulevard, whatever it's called, right here. And I even had one of you guys see me. So if y'all see me, guys, I know I was running, but y'all stop and talk to me. I love talking with you guys in person, and that was so cool that she DM'd me and said, hey, I saw you on Orange Beach running, looking good, girl. Thanks, girl. But man, guys, this heat is no joke. I thought Louisiana heat was hot. It is so hot and there's no shade. So like I ran right here on the strip, and note to self, never run like towards the sun. I think I got sunburnt because I didn't put any sunblock on being gone for an hour. Definitely wasn't my longest, but I will tell you it was the toughest run I have ever done in my life. I really had to stop and walk a couple of times and then just like for 30 seconds and just pick it back up because I felt like I was gonna pass out. My body felt great. So when I'm talking about the carb up stuff, because I know that's why you're here, my joints, my hips, my legs, I have issues with those when running. And when I eat the banana and the pre-workout, I feel like they're so conditioned and I have no pain. Whereas on my short runs, when I am just doing my regular keto life and not eating some of the higher carb items, I feel the pain at like the 2-mile mark. So no pain at all. I could have went, my body could have went forever, but as far as like me feeling like I was gonna pass out because of the heat and lack of hydration, oh, we had to hurry home, and I went way too far. So like almost 6 miles as far as a run. So pretty intense for this like crazy bald open sun. I don't know what I was thinking, but I feel great that it's done. So that's what I want to say, guys. You're gonna feel in the moment like you want to die. You're gonna feel like you want to quit. Push yourself to the max. Like don't push yourself to where you're gonna pass out like I felt at one point. Stop if you need to stop, take a little breather, take a walk, and get back to running. Just compete with yourself. That's where I'm in right now. That's my new motto, is show up every day, be consistent, put in the work, but I am competing with me. When I look in the mirror, I am my competition. I want to beat that last week's run. I want to get stronger. I want to work harder, and the only way I'm going to do that is if I compete with me. Nobody else around me matters but me. Don't compare yourself to others with your weight loss, with how people's body composition looks, with their runs, with their gains. Compete with you. That's all that matters. So in today's video, guys, I know that was a big long ramble, but I always like to start off motivational, especially coming off of a workout. I have like those motivation highs. I'm going to show you what I'm going to eat today on my carb cycling. Now, if you are new to my channel and carb cycling, guys, I'm not going to be doing any cheat meals, and what I mean by that is me going and getting a big pizza down the street from Papa John's and coming and indulging in things like that, especially while we're on vacation. That would be an easy option for me to do, right? I am not doing that ever on this carb cycling day. It is going to be clean, it is going to be whole foods, it's going to be delicious, and it's going to be fuel my body is craving right now to perform better in the gym, to actually lose weight. Last week, guys, the day after my carb up day, I lost 2 pounds in a day. And a lot of people can't wrap their brain around that because they saw what I ate and it was new foods that I never eaten in a year and a half, and I lost 2 pounds. Craziness. My body's responding well to this. This isn't for everybody. Again, go watch last week's video so you can go get some education on this, but I'm gonna take you along and we're gonna see what day 2 brings. And next time, week 3, we're gonna incorporate something new, some brand new foods. So I'm gonna incorporate new foods as we go along on this journey and show you how I'm going to do my carb loading day. So let's get to breakfast. So last week I talked about the compression socks and y'all had a lot of great comments with the compression socks. So thank y'all so much for that. So I'm wearing them again today. I'm gonna leave them on for about 30 minutes or so while cooking breakfast and all that good stuff. They just make my legs feel good afterwards, and y'all said all the great benefits when wearing them. And a lot of y'all said y'all wear them when running as well, which I do wear the little anklet ones and I like those. So I'll have these linked down below as always. This was like a 10-pack, and then the little anklets I think were like a 3-pack. Testing ketones an hour and some change after our run, coming in at a 0.3. This is post banana, post organic apple cider vinegar drink. So coming in at a 0.3. Last time we tested, when we did this, we were at a 0.9. And this is post everything yesterday on vacation as well. But I think I used a lot of energy today because it was so flippin' hot, guys. So I'm not upset about this, and I'm gonna keep testing throughout the day just to see where we are and see if we get completely knocked out when eating some of the higher carb foods today. Breakfast this morning is just some vanilla nut pods that I have in my frother over there with some black coffee, and then we've got a parfait. So this is a Vacay 5% before the dairy-free challenge starts tomorrow. I've got some strawberries diced up there, blackberries, raspberries. We've got some high-key granola and some chia seeds. That's all that's in there. And then we've got 2 pieces of the base culture bread that I mentioned last week. This is the cinnamon raisin one. I've got 25 grams of that chocolate nutzo I mentioned in last week's video. And then we've got exactly 46 grams of sliced bananas with more chia seeds on top. So this meal that you see here is 37 net carbs and 708 calories. So I'm trying to get the majority of my net carbs in the morning, and then we're going to be having like a light lunch, and then we're going to have a snack, and then we're going to have another carb loaded dinner, but a healthy way. So doesn't that look beautiful? So I'm going to enjoy this before we hit the beach. So the dairy free challenge starts on Monday when you're watching. It starts August 3rd through September the 1st, I think, 30 days. I'm probably going to go beyond that, but we're going to start with 30 days. And we had our last Vacay, so rest in peace Vacay. That is like my jam, 5% Vacay. But we're going to try the Kite Hill. No, we have another one we're going to try tomorrow. I don't even remember the brand, but I talked about it in my grocery haul. I will put that in the description box down below in the iCards. It was a Whole Foods dairy-free grocery haul, and lots of cool items that are on a Prime deal right now up until Wednesday and through the end of the month. So definitely go and check it out. That base culture bread is so good, by the way. It is on sale at Whole Foods right now for like $6.99 plus an additional 10%. And you can eat that on your regular keto journey. So it is 6 net carbs per slice. I know that seems like a lot, but a lot of y'all go crazy with the Sola bread, and it's like 4 and 5 net carbs a slice. And if you've been missing raisin, cinnamon bread, that stuff is so bomb. And if you can incorporate it in your macros, like I said, it's the cleanest of the clean bread I found, whether the raisin one, the regular keto one that they sell like a sprouted one. They have all kinds. I haven't tried the other ones yet. I have them, but so good, guys. Oh my gosh, I'm so full. We're gonna get ready to go down to this beach. Okay, look at this view. So pretty today. Yesterday, I will say there was a bunch of like algae and seaweed in the water. Probably the same today, but it looks much nicer today. It looks like it's gonna be a hot one, y'all. I gotta get that sunscreen on. It's about 1:40. I'm gonna do a late lunch and just wanted to do ketones throughout the day to see where we are. And still at a 0.3. So even after like 36 net carbs with breakfast and just drinking water afterwards, we're staying consistent with our ketones. We're not like lowering or getting like the error message. So this is good to me. This shows me that like my body's responding really well. We're staying consistent, and I'm feeling great. More importantly, feeling so good on these carb up days, and energy is great, and getting that glycogen stored because I'm going to be using that in the next couple of days as well. But I'm craving some protein, so let's get some lunch in. So second meal of the day is 3 of the Butterball turkey sausages. They're under there, I promise. 3 Vital Farms eggs that I fried up, and then we had smothered green beans I made last night, and I'm just going to eat those again today. I was craving veggies versus fruit. I originally had plugged in fruit in my carb manager, but we had so much this morning, I'm just craving some veg and some protein, so this is like perfect. The macros on this are 3 net carbs, and that's coming from the green beans, and 383 calories. So this is my second meal. I was gonna go in with a protein shake, but I think I'm just gonna go in with dinner. I'm honestly not even hungry today, guys. I'm just making myself eat to get these carbs in, get this protein in, especially after having that long run, and we want to get that glycogen up because I am going to hit arms tomorrow in our gym here at the condo before we go home, and I want to make sure I have enough fuel for the tank. So that is the plan today. But with dinner, I think I have more sweet potato planned than what I originally plugged in when I weighed it, so we might just go in with our hellacious sweet potato and our steak and call it a day. Simple and delicious. So that was legit, not carby. We're gonna be carby tonight, like I said, with that sweet potato, and we are gonna be proteining it up with our steaks. We're doing steaks and sweet potatoes tonight, and like I said, guys, I am not a huge sweet potato fan, honestly, but I know the benefits and the nutrition with them are incredible, and they're great for carb cycling and doing cyclical keto. So we're gonna see how it goes tonight, and I will update you on what I think, because I can't remember the last time I've even had sweet potatoes, even prior to keto when I wasn't worrying about those kind of things. But this was delicious. I mean, Vital Farms eggs, you can't go wrong. Those turkey sausages and just some plain frozen green beans from Sam's Club, and they are bomb. So that was delicious. I needed some protein after being in that sun for like 4 hours. It'll drain you guys, but I am like floored that the ketones are still at 0.3 all day, so we're not like going up and down fluctuating. I'm going to continue to test just to see how we're doing. Something else I want to mention too, and yes, I am in a nightgown because we are like in between stages. We come up here and eat lunch, we rest for a little bit, and then we go and hit the beach and the pool again. So we do like stages, guys, with the kids. But I had a lot of people ask last time for the first carb cycle day if I experienced any discomfort, if I experienced any bloating, and I will say zero discomfort with eating bananas and eating more fruit and eating the Brussels sprouts last week. We'll see with the sweet potato. That's a whole new ball game there for me. Like I said, I'm not used to eating that even when I'm not doing keto, prior to keto. But I'll let you guys know, but no discomfort, and I actually feel hella lean when eating this way. Like no bloating at all. So just a lot of people are scared. They think that they're gonna be like so bloated, gain so much water weight. Like I said, after that first carb up day, guys, I lost 2 pounds and I felt fierce as hell. I feel great right now, and I feel super lean, no bloating at all. So it's not the stigma that we think when we think about eating carbs. Now, if, like I said many times, if I were to go and eat a Papa John's pizza right now, the girl would be feeling discomfort and I will be feeling hella bloated and not looking, you know, swimsuit ready out there. But just eating whole foods like y'all see me eating, guys, eating the protein the same as your body weight and keeping the fats as low as possible, this is the way to do it. And I'm telling you guys, I think we're gonna get great results in the gym. I think we're going to just feel so much better going forward, and I'm just so excited to be experimenting with this and having you guys come along so we can, you know, educate everybody out there that there are clean, good, healthy carbs. They're not the ones that got us overweight, and y'all know that. Y'all know the carbs. Y'all know the culprits out there that got us overweight. It wasn't sweet potatoes, maybe if you were dousing it with marshmallows. It wasn't bananas. It wasn't all these whole foods carbohydrates. It was maybe those and you added like other things to them, or, you know, the ones that aren't great for us. So we've got to keep that stigma in mind that carbohydrates aren't the devil. Certain ones are. Gotta eat the whole foods, clean ones. So it is 4:30. I've got the boys eating dinner, but I'm gonna go ahead and start getting our dinner ready because we're gonna eat dinner a little bit later. So I've got our sweet potatoes. This is mine, and then this bigger one is the hub. So I'm gonna spray a little bit of this organic extra virgin olive oil on there, just a little bit to coat it, and sprinkle and douse it with some Redmond's real salt. And we're gonna bake these for about 50 minutes to an hour at 425, and I'm gonna bake them just like like this. I'm gonna poke some holes in them, but I heard and read online, because again, I'm no sweet potato connoisseur, that the skin will get nice and crispy, and I plan on eating the skin because there's so many nutrients in the skin itself versus just the flesh. That's with most vegetables and fruits, guys. I know a lot of people like peel off the skin for most things, and kids do as well, but you want to try to eat the skin because that's where like all the minerals and the vitamins and stuff are. So we're gonna bake these up, and we're gonna have a massive steak on the side with them. It's gonna be epic. So it's been an hour. The potatoes are perfectly cooked, I must say. We did an hour exactly. I've got my pan over here, which, guys, these pans in these condos are ratchet. I can't wait to get home to my good pans. But we've got it smoking because we've got our ribeyes on here, and I usually use cast iron or use our Blackstone, but we gotta do what we gotta do. I'm about to set the condo on fire, so let me get them on. So in my skillet, I just put a little bit of bacon grease that I actually brought from home. I keep it in my mason jar, guys, and I just keep it on the counter. I don't put it in the refrigerator. I get that question all the time. It is totally fine. Just put maybe a teaspoon in there. And then, of course, you know we went hard with the Redmonds real salt, and this is the organic garlic pepper. This is a seasoning. That's all you need. I'm going to probably do like 4 minutes per side on these. Flip them over, and that should be medium rare is how we like our steak. Last meal of the day, totally smoked up the kitchen. I've got the balcony door open, you know, real life around here. But this is a 7-ounce sweet potato. I did weigh it up after we cooked it. I put a little bit of monk fruit lakanto in there, some cinnamon, and 1 tablespoon of butter. That is it. And then there is our steak, and our steak is 8.2 ounces. It's a ribeye. So this is 662 calories and 34 net carbs, and all that's coming from this sweet potato. Last meal of the day. Testing ketones before I dig into that, and 0.3 consistently all day. So that's awesome. So that shows me that I'm not going down. I'm not getting kicked out no matter what we're putting in our body with the protein that we're eating, with the higher carbs. This is a good thing. So I know last time I only tested once because I was out of keto strips and I was at a 0.9. I was really curious to see how I would have done the rest of the day. Probably would have knocked down below a 0.5, honestly, but we did read a 0.9 post banana run last time. But again, today's run was killer. But this is good, staying consistent in ketones all day. So I told y'all I was gonna eat the skin and all, and we did. And those steaks from Imperfect Food, y'all got to get on those. Like, look, no fat left behind on those. We eat everything. Clean Plate Club, who's with me? Here are the macros for today. We did 94 total net carbs. Usually I've been doing 100, but it just evened out that way, and I just kind of ate things that when I was hungry. I did have a smoothie planned as well, but I knocked it off because I didn't feel like it. I wasn't feeling it. So we did 97 grams of fat. My total is usually 157. You want to try to stay as low as fat as possible. I would like to stay in the 80 range, but with the steak that I had and a couple other things, that's why it climbed up a little bit more today. You want to stay at the same protein as your body weight. So I'm a little bit under there at 123 because I'm usually around 131, 132. And then 1861 out of 2016 net calories. So that is our second carb loading day. That is a wrap for today. I'm going to take my supplements. We're going to go down to the pool and enjoy our last day of vacay. And I'm going to use this sweet potato to good in the morning. It is almost 11 o'clock. As y'all can see, I wanted to test ketones after eating a sweet potato for the first time. I was expecting it to knock me out completely, like this to say error. But as y'all can see, all day we have been consistent with ketones, which I haven't tested my glucose, but that just shows me that my glucose hasn't probably been spiking and acting all crazy for this to be consistent all day. Post the long run, post all the berries, post the sweet potato. I am really shocked by this. Good morning, happy Monday. So I'm outside by our pool at the condo, about to go into our little small gym. They just had 2 people walk in, so I was gonna film in there, but I was like, it's already like this, and then they're gonna be looking at me like a crazy person, but it's all good. I'm gonna go in there and knock out some arms. So we took our pre-workout. I am feeling so lean this morning, so I wanted to show you guys like what I looked like this morning. Physique check, as the guys like to say, you know. I'm just feeling hella lean. Like, y'all have been asking about the bloating, asking how I'm feeling. No discomfort, no loading, just feeling so energized, full of energy, and lean as hell. I just can't get over it. And I wanted to take my ketones this morning, but I like to usually stay up about an hour before I take them, and we're on a time crunch because it's already 7 o'clock. We're supposed to check out at 10. I'm gonna be in here for an hour. Breakfast I gotta go make for the family. I gotta fold the laundry in there. I gotta unload the dishwasher, you know, all the mom things. So I am on a time crunch. So I didn't have time to wait around for an hour to test ketones, but we will test them after, maybe, because again, time crunch and I gotta eat before we get on the road, all that good stuff. The whole point of me taking you guys into today is I wanted to show you that I am feeling great. I'm feeling lean post sweet potato, feeling amazing, fire. We're gonna go in here, like I said, and kill some arms today, and I'll film as much as I can, but like I said, it's like this small in there and there's already 2 people, and I think it says max capacity 10 because of, you know, the craziness around here. So let's get it, guys. Let's take all this glycogen and put it into good use for arm day. Workout is done. Don't let anybody tell you that you can't get a good workout on vacation. They had that cable machine, and I just searched some Pinterest cable arm exercises and did a set of 3 of that and lifted heavier each set, guys. I'm telling you, this is the way if you have been doing keto long term and your workouts are lacking or you're wanting to build muscle. Cyclical keto is helping me anyway. I know this isn't for everybody, and please go and watch my first carb loading video because I have all the information on it, because I had a lot of people yesterday send me messages on Instagram saying, oh, I can have sweet potatoes on keto, thank you so much. I'm like, no. No, can't if you're just starting, guys. This is for people that have been doing keto long term, you're fat adapted, you're close to your goal weight. Go watch that video from last week. I have the explanation for everything if you're new. And if you watched last week's video, thank you so much. If you're returning here, thank you so much for supporting these videos on the carb loading days. It means so much to me. And if you're learning anything from these, I sure hope so, because I'm trying to document how to do this the clean, whole foods, healthy way, and not like binge eating way that I see a lot of other influencers promote on YouTube and Instagram. So if you enjoy these carb loading cyclical keto videos that I'm posting on Thursdays now, please give the video a huge thumbs up, like, share, subscribe. That helps so much. If you are new here, welcome. I'm so glad you stopped by. I hope you stick around and shoot all the bells and whistles down below so you're notified every time I upload a new video. So I am going to cool off. As y'all can see, I'm like a hot mess, and we're gonna go start packing, do breakfast, and get ourselves on the road. But this has been a great vacation. I have stayed keto the entire time, cyclical keto yesterday, and got in an amazing long run yesterday on my carb up day, and then today we ran for a mile on the treadmill and did a killer arm workout. My mother-in-law is also on vacation, so that's why I won't be going to the gym this week, so I wanted to go ahead and get arms in, because I feel arms you need to do in the gym. It's just better with the equipment that you have. You can do legs and stuff anywhere, which I'll be doing tomorrow. So love you guys so much. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye.